Who are you?
Mac DeMarco.
Mac DeMarco here. You're watching What's in My Bag. Alright. Yeah.
Mac DeMarco is a Canadian singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and a producer. He's also one of my favorite artists ever. The only problem with Mac DeMarco is he is weird. And not in a bad way, because he makes like peak music. It's just that he's changed the genre so much and he's blown up on social media sites like TikTok. But the problem is, like, when it comes to music, he just doesn't like the industry in that. He hasn't retired from music, despite some comments he made about it back in like 2022. But actually today, when I checked like my Instagram, he's apparently meant to be dropping a new album later this year, which would be cool. But like his last couple of like albums have just been really weird, and it's like you just tell like his mental hasn't been like all there and shit. But like other than that, he still makes some pretty peak music, and I'm gonna be ranking all his albums today. At number 9, I have Rock and Roll Nightclub, which is his first like album or mixtape. And to be honest, his first work wasn't really that strong in my opinion. I don't really come back to this at all. There's some alright tracks, but like, let's be honest, it wasn't as good as anything he would put out after this. Just pretty forgettable. Honestly, he was just young, but it broke him out onto the scene. Best tracks, She's Really All I Need, the title track, and Only You. At number 8, I have Some Other Ones, which actually just re-released on Spotify like last year. And this album is literally just like instrumentals, which I do fuck with his instrumental work, but to be honest, this isn't his best instrumental work, but there's still some fun stuff on here. Like, I sometimes still just pop into the album just to listen to it, because like, why not? But like, compared to his other stuff, yeah, it's just like some of his old stuff, it just wasn't as good as he matured over time and made better music. Best tracks are Onion Man, I do fuck with that song, Don Juan, and Special K. 2, 3, At number 7, I have his 2023 album release, 5 Easy Hot Dogs, which was actually like his last album pretty much, even though like it wasn't. And it's just another instrumental album. Like, it's just like 12 songs, I think, of just like random shit. It feels a little lifeless, but to be honest, I actually like these instrumentals more than the ones on some other ones, so that's why I'm just chucking it over that, because they just feel more polished, and like as he's going on, he's more mature. Like, he's just got a different state of mind, and that I just feel like it was better than when he was younger. Best tracks, I can't pronounce this right, but Gowalla and Gowalla 2, I hope I'm not butchering that, and Edmonton 2. At number 6, I have 2, which is his second album release, and there's some bangers on here. This might be a little controversial to all the TikTok stans and his TikTok fans, but this album's kind of hit or miss. There's a couple great tracks, but there's also some misses as well, even though it's got some of his biggest hits on it. And the only reason like I've got it this high over some of the other ones is it has My Kind of Woman, where even though that has like 900 million streams, it totally deserves it, because that song fucking slays, bro. Best tracks, Freaking Out the Neighborhood, My Kind of Woman, obviously, and Dreaming. Number 5, I have Salad Days, which was another one of his like first like album releases. People also like glaze and praise this album like crazy, but I also think it is like a little hit or miss. Like, it has one of his biggest songs of all time, and like what started that whole like if you know Chamber of Reflection and you've been online, you know like the fucking graphs that TikTok has taken over that song. Like, any meme or whatever has got the instrumental in the background. But yeah, to be honest, it's just really just some dopey beachy songs that you just put on in the background and shit when you're with your mates and that. It's a really aux-friendly album, but yeah, it's alright. Best tracks, Chamber of Reflection, Salad Days, the title track, and Let My Baby Stay. And number 4, which is a bit controversial, but I've got Here Comes the Cowboy. And this is definitely one of his most depressing albums and saddest albums he ever put out. It's literally just a depressing listen, but I like it though. It's really real and raw. A lot of people don't fuck with this album when I went on the Reddit, and I'm never going back on the Reddit because people's takes on his Reddit are actually fucking stupid. But because of the writing on it, a lot of people didn't fuck with the writing, but like just literally listen to All of Our Yesterdays and tell me there's bad writing. Like that's literally one of his most underrated and best songs in my opinion. The intro is pretty shit, I'll agree with him on that. Like I just always skip the intro when I'm listening to the album. Like Nobody is just the intro for me, but other than that, it has some of his most underrated and personal songs to date. And best tracks: Nobody, Finally Alone, Preoccupied, Heart to Heart, the Mac Miller Tribute, and All of Our Yesterdays. At number 3, I have another one, which is like one of his shortest albums, like 8 songs. It might be a mixtape, I don't know, but due to it being so short, it's definitely one of his most consistent bodies of work. It's got 2 of my all-time favorite songs by him in No Other Heart and the title track, Another One. There's also a rare instance where one of the unreleased demo songs is actually better than the actual song. Like Another Demo One too is just fucking peak. It's so much better. I don't know why he didn't put that one on the album. And overall, I just love the production and consistency. It's really where Mac's music started to get really good in my opinion. Like after this, it just got peak. Best tracks: Another One, No Other Heart, A Heart Like Hers, The Way You'd Love Her, and Without Me. Now at number 2, I have One Wayne G. Now this is a bit crazy, I know what you think, because this album has 199 fucking songs. Yes, I know this album is basically like his desktop that he just dragged and dropped onto his Spotify, but I've listened to the whole thing multiple times, like the whole 9 hours, and I personally think this is amazing. There are really some underrated gems on here that you just can't find because the way he promoted it was so shit, and all the songs are just random dates. It's so hard just to tell other people. Imagine saying your favorite song, oh, just go listen to 2012 1-2. No one's gonna go search that. No one's gonna remember. But the fact I praise it so highly as well, while there's only literally 18 songs with lyrics, shows how much I fuck with his instrumental work. He's able to compose different genres and ambient music, for example, shows how much potential certain songs could have had, or songs we could have gotten with these lyrics. You can really put the pieces together on an album like this. Overall, it's a life-changing listen in my opinion, and if you want to listen to it, just put it on in the background on a day you have nothing to do, and then make a decision on it. If you can't be asked to do that, just listen to the ones with lyrics, because if you're gonna listen to this and lock in, there's no way you're gonna lock into instrumental work for 9 straight hours. If you do that, you're just a demon. And for the best tracks, I took 3 of just the instrumentals and 3 of the ones with lyrics. So for the instrumentals, 2019 0622, 2019 0801, 2020 1230, and for the ones with lyrics, I Like Her, No Doubt About It, and Goodnight Baby. And for number 1, to no surprise, is This Old Dog. This is literally his magnum opus. There is no skips on this album. This album is literally perfect. Production-wise, songwriting is peak, and it's definitely his most personal album. This being about his non-existent relationship with his father. He touches on very depressing topics, but it makes for some of his best tracks of all time. This may be a basic pick, as it is his most popular album, but I don't really care. It deserves all the praise, and it deserves to be this popular. It also has my favorite song by him of all time, in Moonlight on the River. I could not get over that outro, man. It's just the runaway outro. You literally just can't skip it. And overall, it's definitely his best. I still bump this album nearly every day, and it's definitely aged like fine wine and is considered a classic in my opinion. Best tracks, I could say all of them, but if I had to pick 5 of them, I'd have to go Baby You're Out, Still Beating, Dreams from Yesterday, One More Love Song, and Moonlight on the River. Mac DeMarco is definitely an interesting figure in the music community. He's one of those people who heavily inspires music listeners like me, but he's also had really tough times in his life that he does like to share through his music, and you can definitely find that through albums like One Wayne G, but it's just really weird, man. He's got a weird story. If you go watch his interviews, he's just got a weird vibe as well, but he seems like a nice guy, and I just hope whatever you're going through just gets better over time and that. But What is your favorite album by Mac DeMarco? And let me know who I should do next.
Nigga. No. 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 Nigga. No.